Welcome back to Chugiak, Alaska for the final time. The Mat-Su Miners make the trip down 30 minutes down the Glen Highway to take on the Chugiak-Eagle River Chinooks. Mat-Su has won 7 games in a row, and 3 of those wins have been against these very Chinooks. So this is definitely a favorable matchup for Mat-Su as they try to make it 8 in a row heading into their multi-day break. Certainly is for the Miners. That's a high bunting attempt, and it rolls fair. Kerr will try to beat it out, and that sails about 3 feet over the head of the first baseman, Jacob Hayes, and that will score a run just like that. The bunt as rounding second, going for third now is Drake Kerr. He will slide in. The throw came into the third baseman, Jaffe, but Drake Kerr with a bunt triple as a result of a throwing error, and before the Chinooks record their first out, the speed of the 2 fastest men in the ABL manufactures a run for Mat-Su. If that ERA will suggest it did not go well. That's hit into left center field by McCausland. Going back on it, Hill, and he will make the catch on the run. Tagging and scoring without incident is Drake Kerr to give the Miners a 2-0 lead. But wow, that was just a couple feet away from being a 2-run blast. And the bottom of the order licking their chops at the chance to get that big hit. This is into shallow center field off the bat of Strohmeyer. It is going to score a run. Caught at the base of the wall by the left fielder Medeiros. Tagging is McCausland. He will score. Down to second and third. Both runners actually able to tag on that. That was really impressive. Dom Patrizzi got on his horse and went from first to second on a fly out to left, which is not normally an advisable decision, but the speed by the shortstop gets him there.
Green has to be careful.
Popped him up on the infield, and actually that will be into center field. Closing on and not making the catch is Jordan Jaffe. Wow, that just kept carrying. That fooled me. He was originally coming in on a trot, and I don't think he realized where the ball was.
But both of them left it to Hill, and I think you're right. Maybe he just misjudged it out there in center field, couldn't get to it quick enough. Either way, a run scores for Mat-Su, and now runners in the corners with Vaughn up.
Vaughn rips one into right center field. Going back on it are a couple outfielders, and that is down for a hit. Logan Vaughn has a double. This will score at least one. Stopping at third now is Ryan Richard. Play lately. Last night, there was an air show as that's crushed by Bisaccia. Back on it is Medeiros, and he will make the catch at the base of the wall, but tagging and scoring is Ryan Richard. He will get there without a throw. 6-0 Mat-Su after 3. They are picking up right where they left off against Chugiak.
Very productive outing so far. 1-0 pitch, high fly ball, deep to right field. This one is going to get off of the wall, and now Mat-Su with a chance to score. Here comes Patrizzi. He wants home plate. The throw is going to come in and will not be in time. Patrizzi scores. Kellen Strohmeyer with a 2-out RBI double. And the Miners take a 7-0 lead as a comet races across the sky in Chugiak. A .244 on base percentage. 3-1, high fly ball deep to left field. Back towards the wall it goes. Out of here. Riker Scow with a 2-run home run. Rev up the engine. The Miners with an 11-0 lead. Murphy late, got to give him credit. He is not going down easily.
Miners, of course, with 12 hits, but still that is
12 total hits.
Does not diminish at all the accomplishment that they have had today. Did not get that ABL single-season record in runs. They'll get the record in wins right here.
Curveball and a strikeout for Nolan Murphy. And that will do it. Mat-Su has won their 8th consecutive game, this time in absolutely crushing fashion over the Chugiak-ER Chinooks. They win 11-0, their 3rd run rule win of the season. This Mat-Su Miners team, folks, is for real. They are showing a championship pedigree. Time